San Antonio Spurs coming to a Western Conference contest in this game. 2K Sports brings you this broadcast of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and with me, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Here in Houston, it's another home game for the Rockets. And they definitely have a favorable spot in the schedule with a lot of chances to pick up wins here at home.
You know, checking out the Rockets, they've caught a lot of folks off guard. I mean, they've made a big-time leap forward.
Yeah, they sure have. They've made great strides since last season. And give them credit. I mean, they've worked hard. They've earned this. And I think they've done it through a really aggressive team play. They've been selfless in their approach, and they've worked. I mean, they have worked really hard to get to this point.
Looking at the starting five for the San Antonio Spurs. Brought to you by State Farm. Parker and Manu are the backcourt. Duncan out there with James Anderson. And it's Blair in at the 5 spot. And for the Rockets, Garrett is in at the point. Hayes out there with Odom. Then there's Marion. And it's Martin in at the shooting guard. Kevin Martin on the wing. Pull-up jumper. He's covered by Ginobili. Good ball movement. Covered by Parker. Marion outside. Got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock.
You know, his head was on the swivel that time, and he was able to anticipate that pass.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin McHale gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Staying patient and not getting too ahead of themselves on offense are the 2 big points Coach stressed to his team in the pregame. He believes that if they can do those things and commit to playing what he calls our game, they'll be able to break down the tough defense they're facing. Kevin?
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. What approach to use against the opposing D, I guess, in the front of their minds, it sounds like, Clark.
Yeah, well, it's a tall task when you take on a team as sound defensively as they are, so you just have to be sharp in your execution.
Steve?
Yeah, you got to be sharp, but you also have to attack. I mean, if you're not aggressive against this team, they're going to take control of you, and all of a sudden, they'll have control of the game.
And here are the Rockets. Manu Ginobili getting his 3 to go. Back to Odom. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Stolen by Ginobili. Garrett is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul. Ginobili outside. Covered by Martin. Ginobili can't hit. Here's Houston now. Trailing by 2. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Now, the last meeting was a successful one. They were very sharp defensively, causing a lot of turnovers, and that swayed the game in their favor.
After the made shot from Manu Ginobili. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. And here's Blair. Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. As we climb through the season, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at Houston, best team in the conference, really having a nice season, looking to maintain that through the playoffs. And, of course, the San Antonio Spurs, just a couple of spots back.
You know, checking out the Rockets, they've really been a revelation. I mean, for them to have played as well as they have over the course of this season, you'd have to say they're one of the NBA's best feel-good stories.
I agree with that, Clark. I mean, before this season started, this club was an afterthought. I mean, everybody just assumed that, you know, they would be way down in the standings. There'd be nothing much to write about. But they've been one of the best stories of the year. They played hard, they played together, and they've put together a very solid season to this point.
From 11 feet away, the shot no good. Nice D from Odom. Ginobili against Martin. 5 points in the game. Lets it go from the wing. And Houston again with the bucket.
Now, he will eat you alive unless you play him tougher defensively.
Parker outside. Knocks it down from 19 feet. Parker's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Garrett. Oh, that was something else. Let's see that again on the Sprite Slam Cam.
A little bit of a struggle defensively. They got to defend the hoop.
I'm not sure they could have gotten there anyway.
Blair with it. 11 points last game. Duncan left side. 5 to shoot. The three is launched. And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist from Duncan. That's 10 points for Ginobili.
My goodness, he's going off in this quarter. He's got the guys on the bench going crazy. Rally towels and all.
Gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's just too easy. He is so skilled inside.
San Antonio leading. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And you started to get a sense watching that game that it was going to be their night, the way the three-pointers kept falling.
Yeah, I think it was amazing. I mean, to see those shots go down like that, it was almost like they were shooting layups the way they splashed those threes.
Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Houston. Battier comes in for Kevin Martin. Poked loose. Lee passes to Quinn. Blair backing down. There's the triple. Gets it to go.
Well, another uncontested three there. They've got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open threes.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide open three-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up one, but you start giving three-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble.
There's Lee with the three. And again, it's San Antonio with the three.
9 straight points for them off of wide open looks from deep. Something has to change for this deep.
Yeah, they're just giving up too many easy shots out there. They've got to close out harder, get a hand up, make him put it on the floor.
Picked up by Battier. Here's Quinn. Jacks up a three. And good on the basket. Book it. He has 6.
Well, thanks to some good shooting, they're off to a nice lead here.
Well, they hit the ground running, Steve, from the tip-off, I mean, and they've yet to slow down.
Got it up. Hits it.
And he barely beats the clock with that three.
Steve, that's a great way to end the quarter.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Spurs leading by 7.
Big boost.
Coming up next Tuesday, Kobe Bryant and the
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment.
Well, this is nice. He's getting a very warm reception from the crowd.
And you can tell he's soaking it all up, feeling good.
Garrett, he's in at point guard. Jefferson out there with Arthur. And there's Martin. And it's Battier in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Lee kicks to Parker. And they're moving it up. Here's Garrett. Off target from outside. Spurs leading by 5. Ball's not loose. And here they come. Goes up. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Parker.
As soon as they made that steal, it was off and running.
Yep, and they acted on it, partner. That's an easy 2 points off the pilfer.
And he completes the three-point play. Here's Parker. A 14-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Parker, right side. Gives him the lead pass. Battier with the steal.
So a couple of poor possessions now in a row consecutively. Both times turnover. That's not productive basketball. That's not winning basketball.
Now, Clark, you know, you start stringing errors back-to-back together, you lose all momentum in this game.
From downtown, and that one's good. He's got 20.
Good things happen when he's working like that, though.
And it's the Spurs ball. Looking ahead to the next game, playing in New Orleans, they'll take on the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
And I think defensively, you've got to commit a second defender because he's just destroying you right now.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's been a handful.
Good D by Parker.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
Here's McDyess. And the Spurs scoring again. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Garrett. Banked in off the glass.
That's a tough matchup, and yet he found a way to get off that shot. Impressive.
You know what, guys? I mean, those are really the kind of challenges he loves. I mean, he's that kind of a competitor.
He kicks it to Battier. Jefferson. They're moving it around. He's got 22. Garrett. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Now just a 1-point Spurs lead.
Well, after that strong start to this game, he's really picked it up here in the second.
Oh, here's Parker. The dish to Anderson. Picked up by Battier. 6 to shoot. Anderson dishes to McDice. Feeds to Parker. With the clock winding down. That one a little long. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
No, Kevin, they've been waiting for this chance.
And he flushes it through. Right slam cam with the replay.
Well, he took that one to the rack with some purpose.
I'll say beautiful dunk there, Steve.
Yeah, how about the agility? Just the power and the skill. Impressive.
San Antonio calls timeout.
This run a definite concern. They've lost all momentum. They need to try to sort this out right away.
Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. The Rockets number. Here's McDice. Here's Neal. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Shoots over Flynn. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Well, neither team has really gained an edge rebounding-wise here, and the score reflects that.
Well, if one team can start hitting the boards harder, I mean, it'll give them a good chance to pull away.
26 points for him. And that one's good. And it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
Simply said, it's going to take a much better effort than that, son, on a shooter like him.
Blair a screen on Flynn. Here's Neal, covered by Flynn to end the run. Shots good by Lee. Lee's got his second bucket of the night.
And they answer right back with that three.
It's a good old shootout. The fans are enjoying this show.
The shot by George, no good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
You got to time up the clock, and it's easier said than done. But you got to execute your offense on that first possession.
Now split it. He feeds it to McDice. Dishes it to Blair. Sean Marion grabs the miss.
Well, sometimes he really lacks the confidence he needs when he's driving to the basket.
Here's Garrett. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He has 31.
They've got to continue to look to him every trip down because he's out of his mind right now shooting the ball.
Behind the back, there's Lee with the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, with the defense recovering into the lane, you've got a wide open shooter at the three-point line.
And we'll be back live from Houston.
Rockets 39. The Spurs 37.
With a duel going on out in Houston, we bring you the HP Halftime Report. I'm Damon Bruce. The Rockets in a hard-fought game against the San Antonio Spurs. They've been causing havoc defensively, ratcheting up the pressure, forcing steals. And for San Antonio, they're looking good in their own right. They're in strong position heading into the playoffs. Third. The Nuggets winning against the Hawks in Atlanta.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. On the floor for San Antonio, Parker and Manu are the backcourt. James Anderson is out there with Duncan, and it's Blair in at the center filling out the middle. Back to Marion. Takes it right up. Count the bucket. Alexander. 33 points for him.
Man, they have a huge advantage in points in the paint. Look at that.
No, and this defense is getting pushed around a bit too much for my liking. They're just not competing at a high enough level here. Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Covered by Parker. 33 points for him. It's stolen by Duncan.
Great job defensively, getting out and forcing that turnover.
The score now all even. Parker's got 4 this quarter.
He has so much offensive imagination. Always seems like he's ready to try something new.
screen from the baseline. The Rockets with another miss.
You know, this is a shot that we've seen him miss, but actually the coaches would like to see him not miss as many.
Parker, right side. Leads him in there. And Duncan throws it down.
Assistant.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
So it's Houston now. They've trailed by as many as 10 points. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Not many wasted trips down the floor. That was a very efficient game for them offensively.
And, Steve, they really fed off of each other, too. I mean, good passing, good shooting. I think both became contagious.
It's a surprise to see him struggling to take care of the ball, guys, after turning it over only once in the first half. That was a dangerous pass, but he put it right where it had to be.
Here's Garrett. He connects.
Alexander.
He has 35.
Boy, every time they drop it in, they do so from close range. Easy baskets.
Yeah, high percentage looks time and time again, guys. And it's paying off for them the way they're playing this game. I like their strategy.
Garrett gets the reach-in call. And that'll be his third foul so far. Now here's Parker. He's tightly guarded. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
There we go, fans. Keep it going.
Let's take a look at the players that have been grabbing rebounds in bunches to lead the NBA over the last 10 games. Well, you look at Duncan, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
Boy, that's a bunch of caroms, boy, for a 10-game stretch, Kevin. I mean, the opponents he's faced, it's not like they've all been bad rebounding teams either. That makes it even more.
Oh, Alexander.
Let's see that again on the Sprite Slam Cam.
Boy, that is some fantastic body control. I mean, that reverse isn't nearly as easy as he made it look.
Not at all, just a tremendous play.
Well, just imagine the confidence it takes even to try that move.
Here's Ginobili. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Ginobili's got 14 points for the game.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
Well, they've really picked up the intensity here since halftime.
I think they got the pep talk in both teams now, really going after each other.
Working it around now. Stolen by Anderson.
Great hands down low. Gets the takeaway.
Hit his foot.
That'll be a kickball.
And it's being called a kickball. Paul George, he's checked in for Houston. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Substitution for the Rockets.
They get a hand on it. Parker kicks to Duncan. Working on Martin. He dishes it to Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bonner. Cannot hit. And the Rockets go the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. Defended by Anderson. Straight up. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got his first bucket of the night. And here is Parker. 12 points for him. Parker left side. The tray. And Matt Bonner good for 3. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Another 3 goes down, guys.
Yeah, you got to get up into them defensively. I mean, you got to put pressure on guys and make them put the ball on the floor. Boy, he's got enough time there to put a little something extra on that one. 2 scoops of ice cream after that.
Well, that's a play that's going to be remembered from this game, that's for sure.
I think it was more like a banana split, Clark.
Dives for it. Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for Houston. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. Houston making some changes. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Hayes. Marion comes in for George. And Shane Battier subbed in for Kevin Martin. Here's Quinn. He has 6. Ginobili with the ball. Here's the 3. Sean Marion grabs the miss.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Pass to Battier, stolen by Ginobili.
4 points off turnovers the other direction. Lack of attention to detail in this quarter.
And during that same span, Steve, they fell behind on the scoreboard. Not the quarter they were hoping for.
Out to Battier. They're moving it around. He's got 39. Odom up top. Shot clock at 5. Garrett. And it's all evened up. And he has 42.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Ginobili outside. Unloads from 9. And Blair gets it to go. And he has 42. Fade away. It counts. And the foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Stuck with the play, finished it, and now a chance for the three-point play.
Good work that time, Steve. I mean, he willed that one into the basket.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. There's Neal with the 3. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Rockets lead by 1.
Coming up next Monday night.
And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has a report for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
Hi, guys. Will you look at the Rockets? The spark has been supplied by their point guard. His first 3 quarters were terrific. This game probably wouldn't be nearly as close if it weren't for his contributions. But he's got more work ahead of him as we go to the 4th period. Gentlemen?
Great stuff, Doris. Thank you. What a spark Clark he has given them.
Yeah, we've been watching him the whole game, and he's been all over the place.
Can't say enough about his efforts tonight, guys. He's really put his team on his shoulders today.
Garrett in at point guard. Arthur out there with Marion. Then it's Shane Battier, and it's George in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Out to Lee. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They've trailed by as many as 10 points. 3-pointer, and that is good. And the Rockets lead by 2. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin and Steve, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
Yeah, I believe it, because these two teams so well matched up. You look at the talent. I think we're in for a very, very competitive night.
And a quick look now at how San Antonio's schedule is shaping up. Looking ahead to the next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll take on the Hornets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Parker. McDyess passes to Neal. Parker outside. The 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Rockets leading by 4. Here's Garrett. Gathers. Misses in close. Now here's Parker. He's guarded close. McDyess dishes to Parker. It's 1-on-1. Here's Garrett. And the layup falls.
Just an unbelievable display of offense here today.
Well, it seems like every shot that goes up finds its way to the hoop. I mean, every player is sharp and on target.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Easy to see why he called this timeout. They've been allowing way too many shots around the basket. and that can't continue.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He actually lit into them pretty heavily, saying, we're being way too soft on the inside. I'd better start to see some toughness and more shots being challenged. No more easy baskets. Pretty strong words, guys.
Kicks it to Jefferson. A 10-footer. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Duncan. Odom grabs the board. Rockets leading by 4. On the pass to Hayes. Clock at 6. Here's Garrett, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Nice time to use that foul to stop the layup.
You know, if you can save just 1 point, that foul was the right move.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Got a piece of it. Here's Ginobili. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look. Now, they may have to climb on his back to get back into this game.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. Nice job at the line, and that one falls to pick up the and 1.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line.
Out of bounds, and they'll keep possession.
They took a gamble there to try to disrupt that pass.
Yeah, he couldn't quite get a hold of it, but still a nice play.
For the Rockets, Terrell Arthur. He's checked in for Hayes. Mattier comes in for Lamar Odom. And it's Martin in for Richard Jefferson. Knocked loose. Here's Neal. Passes it to Splitter. The feed to Neal. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Ginobili off the inbound, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot 1 more at the free throw line.
What a game for Ginobili. He's got 21 points, and he's nailed 3 from long range. That's 9 points from deep.
Well, I think he's not hesitating to pull the trigger. If he's got room, he's going to take the shot. He's putting some fear in this defense. They've got to offer more resistance inside. Just too many easy buckets in the paint.
Yeah, Steven, that's the top priority for any defense. You got to protect the paint.
For the Rockets, Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Arthur. And it's Odom in for Shane Battier. Then for the Spurs, Tawan Blair, who's checked in for Splitter. James Anderson comes in for Daniel Green. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Gary Neal. Another steal.
I'm not sure what they're thinking offensively. Poor decision on that pass.
Here's Garrett, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Tim Duncan picks one up.
That's his second personal. Garrett.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Here's Parker. Garrett gets called for the reach. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's number 4 on him, and he's got to start being aware of how close he is to 6. I mean, he's got 1 more foul before being Dairy Queen. DQ'd, that is.
Turnover is starting to become a factor here, guys. They've got to reverse that trend.
It's up a 3. There's the bucket good. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
.151 left in the 4th quarter. They double-team Ginobili. Deflects the pass.
And mistakes this quarter have translated into 9 points at the other end.
They're really shooting themselves in the foot with this sloppy play, Steve. Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Will it go? Rockets leading by 10. Here's Garrett. And the running layup is good.
Well, no defense. He didn't really need to do the double pump.
Here's Parker. He kicks to Duncan. Odom on him. Duncan kicks to Ginobili. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ginobili's got 13 points in the second half.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Garrett. Can't get it to go. Well, the Spurs will take it the other way. They've trailed by as many as 12. It's the first that brings them within 8. Second free throw misses.
They can't afford too many missed free throws, Kevin. They need every point they can get.
From outside the arc, and another 3 for Houston.
Looks like it's over. Double-digit margin, clock running down. Just take care of the ball now.
Yep, it's a simple equation. This one's over. Use the clock and take care of the arm.
Here's Duncan. Ginobili outside. Backing him down is Duncan. The jump hook. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
The rebound by Blair.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You got to improvise sometimes.
San Antonio again missing. Here's Merriman. Here's Garrett. Right up. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Rockets lead by 13.
And this one's pretty much wrapped up.
And they know it. I mean, took care of business. Chalk it up as a W, Steve.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan player of the game.
It's got to be a great feeling setting the team record for points tonight. How does it feel to achieve such an accomplishment?
It's pretty nice. I feel like I was in the zone all night long. My teammates kept getting me the ball, and before I knew it, I was having a crazy game. I didn't even realize I'd broken the team record until now, though. Really cool, especially considering everyone who came before me, man.